Hi there, everybody. We're going to make exercise 4. Now, if you look at this, this is a very simple part. So what I'm going to actually do is make it two different ways, just to show that you can. And otherwise, I don't know why I would have chosen this one. It's so simple, but it does show that making things in Onshape is there's a lot of choices, and there's not necessarily one right way to do things. All right, so I'm going to do one way that would be, I think, pretty standard, which is to make a circle sketch of this back side here, extrude it out, make a second sketch, and extrude it out, and then the part will be done. And then we'll go try a different way. So to me, that looks like we would be making a sketch on the front plane. And if you notice, I already made a file called EX04. I changed the default units to millimeters. And so let's make that sketch. I'm going to right click, get new sketch. I'm going to hit N to look normal and P to get rid of the planes. And let's look and see if we can figure out, okay, the diameter of that first circle is 40. So get the center point circle, hover over the origin, click, type 40, and we're done. So now I'm going to get that isometric view, back it up a little bit, and we'll do an extrude. Now it looks like the extrude distance for this is 30. So I'm going to click on my extrude tool, change the number to 30, and there you go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add on to it the smaller green one, which you notice has a diameter of 20 and is also extruded 30. So I'm going to right click on this front face and make a new sketch. And then I'm going to hit N, and I'm going to get my center point circle, and I'm going to make a little circle, click, type 20, and once again I'm done with my sketch. Now I'm going to get my isometric view, back it up and center it a little bit, do another extrude. I need it to be add because I want this to be one part. I'm going to click on my face there, change this to 20. I believe that was right. Was it 20 or 30? No, it was 30. Yeah. Change it to 30, extrude it, and bingo, I'm done. Well, geez, that was brutally easy. And so let's get rid of that and do it again. I'm gonna just do it in a completely different way, just for fun. So I'm gonna delete, and I'm right back to where I started. And I'm gonna unhide my planes. And there we go, show all planes. And I'm gonna get my isometric view. Okay, now I'm gonna go and look at this a different way. Another thing that occurred to me is I could make a profile that is everything to the right of this construction line and do a revolve to make it. So I would basically be making a line that stretches up. I would put the origin here just because I feel like it. And I would make a line that stretches up 30 plus 30 or 60. I would come out 20 because that's half of 40, come down 30, come in, blah, 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 dimension all that stuff. Actually, I don't even think I would, I'll do the dimensions second. But the question is what plane should I make this on? And I think I'm gonna make it on what would be the right plane. So I'm gonna right click on the right plane, hit new sketch. By the way, you could have done it on the top plane and had the same result. That's the thing about revolves. There's always two planes that would work to get the same exact result. And then once I got that sketch started, I'm gonna hit N and P. And again, looking back here, what I wanna do is actually, because of the way I did it, the origin's gonna be here, and I'm gonna be making everything to the left, okay? So I'm actually gonna put a construction line because I am gonna need to have something to do the revolve with. And then I'm gonna start drawing. And I'm gonna go up, over, down, and complete it by coming over here. All right, so now I'm gonna do some dimensions. Now, the diameter of this part is 40, and the diameter of this part is 20. Remember, you can do diameter dimensions. So I'm gonna get the dimension tool, click this line, click the construction line, and remember, if you drag it down below, it turns into a diameter. And I think it's gonna look weird when I first do this because I kind of overdrew it. Oh no, it shrunk it down, so that's fine. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on it, and then I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna click this one, and this time I'm gonna come out over here and make that 20. Okay, now these parts are both 30, so let's put those dimensions in. This is, whoops, 30, and also 30. And then we've got this profile. So I'm going to accept that. And I'm going to go get my isometric view, and I'm going to move it over here. And this time I'm going to click revolve. And I'm going to click that, and then for my revolve axis, I'm going to select that construction line, and bingo, I made the same part in a completely different way. Neither of them is right. I would say the first one's easier, but it could turn out there might be reasons why you might want to do it the other way. For this exercise, there really isn't, but you know, if this is something part of a larger assembly and it made sense to define it one way or the other, then that's probably what you would do. But there you go, 2 ways to accomplish the same thing. All right, thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next one.